Toji Fushiguro, one of the most popular and loved character in the Jujutsu Kaisen series. Toji was born into the Zenin Clan, which on paper sounds like a dream. One of the strongest jujutsu families, tons of power, tons of respect, but for him, it was basically hell from day one. He was born with zero cursed energy, and in the jujutsu world, that's everything, that's your value, that's how people decide if you matter. So the moment Toji was born, he was already labeled a failure. The Zenin Clan didn't treat him like a kid. They treated him like a mistake, someone they were embarrassed by, someone they didn't want around and growing. But here's the part they never saw coming because of heavenly restriction. Toji's body became ridiculous, like actually unfair. His strength, speed, reflexes, senses, all of it went way past what normal humans should be capable of. While everyone else relied on cursed energy, Toji's body adapted just to survive. Pain trained him, fear sharpened him. He didn't get stronger because someone taught him how. He got stronger because he had no other choice, and the jujutsu world didn't know what to do with someone like that. What's interesting is how Toji leaves the Zenin Clan. There's no big moment, no revenge, no dramatic scene where he destroys everything. He just leaves, drops the Zenin name, and walks away like it never mattered, and honestly, that tells you everything about him. He didn't want their approval. He didn't want to prove them wrong. He was just done with bloodlines, rankings, and all that fake pride stuff. So instead, he chose money because money made sense. You do the job, you get paid, no pretending, no hierarchy, that's it. That's how he became a mercenary. And Toji's mindset is probably the most important part of his character. He doesn't live for dreams. He doesn't have some big goal about changing the world. He lives to survive just today, not tomorrow. That's why he gambles. That's why he wastes money. When Toji finally pulls up during the hidden inventory arc, the entire vibe of the story changes before him. Everything feels controlled. Gojo and Gito feel untouchable. Even dangerous missions feel manageable. Then Toji appears, and suddenly none of the rules work anymore. Sorcerers can't sense him, barriers don't detect him. The jujutsu system literally isn't designed to notice someone without cursed energy. Toji moves freely through a world that shouldn't allow him to exist, and that alone makes him terrifying. The fight between Toji and Gojo gets misunderstood a lot. Toji didn't beat Gojo because Gojo was weak. Gojo was already crazy strong. Toji won because he waited. He followed Gojo for days, let him get tired, let him relax and attack the moment his guard dropped. No honor, no fair fight, just experience, and with the inverted spear of heaven canceling cursed techniques. Infinity didn't matter anymore. All that talent meant nothing in that moment. That fight shows you Toji's real strength, patience, and timing. Then there's Gito. Gito is confident, respected, talented, and Toji treats him like none of that matters. He closes the distance, overwhelms him, and ends the fight quickly. No speeches, no hesitation, and that's when it becomes clear. Toji isn't built to fight curses, he's built to kill sorcerers. He's a walking flaw in the jujutsu system. Physically, Toji is insane. He's fast enough to keep up with top-tier sorcerers, strong enough to handle special-grade threats, and his reflexes are sharper than people boosted by cursed energy, but what really makes him dangerous is how he thinks he doesn't show off, he doesn't get emotional. Every move he makes is meant to end the fight as fast as possible. Toji never says he hates sorcerers, but you can feel it. They represent the system that rejected him. A world where your worth is decided before you're even born. Every time Toji beats one, it feels like a quiet statement that cursed energy isn't everything. Toji isn't a villain. He isn't trying to destroy the world. He's just a man surviving in a world that doesn't want him. Survival is his goal. That's why he takes jobs that make sense to him. That's why he doesn't care about bloodlines or pride. That's why he lives day by day, not worrying about the future, because expecting nothing is easier than being disappointed. And then there's Megumi. This is where Toji becomes tragic. He sells his own son to the Zenin Clan, the same people who ruined him. On the surface, it sounds heartless, but Toji didn't believe he was fit to be a father. In his mind, cursed energy meant safety, and Megumi had that Toji didn't. So he made a decision based on logic, not love, and that's what hurts the most. During Shibuya, when Toji comes back, even without memories, his body remembers how to fight. His instincts take over completely, but when he realizes Megumi is his son and that Megumi is doing okay, Toji finally makes a choice that isn't about survival. He ends his own life for once. He lets go.